you share a little bit about your trend? I have a feeling it might have something to do with that.
Well, if you have followed me on LinkedIn, you know I looked into that crystal ball, aka the snow globe, and this is what Santa shared with us. So social inflation is on the rise, okay? What is social inflation? I think everyone probably knows, but very quickly, it's where the cost of insurance and the cost of claims and indemnity is increasing, and it's outpacing economic inflation, okay? And right now we're seeing social inflation's at 8%. That is a 20-year high, and I believe we predict the Snow Globe predicts that it's only going up. The most recent Swiss Re report, hey Curtis, the most recent Swiss Re report shares with us that nuclear verdicts are actually one of the biggest causes of social inflation. So I'm going to talk a little bit about what those are and where we're going to see them go. Nuclear verdicts, the very, very simple definition is any jury verdict over $10 million. Okay, that's just kind of a cut and dry definition, though. What we really like to dig in and look at on these verdicts is the proportion and the reasonableness of it. So is the proportion of the pain and suffering award, is that reasonable compared to the economic loss, right? The property damage, the medical expenses in the case. And in these nuclear verdicts, we're seeing that the non-economic damages is 10 plus times that economic loss in the case, okay? So we are monitoring these across the country. Internally in our law firm at Cayce and Mendez, we monitor these. They are up almost 12% already this year, and the year is not over. That was as November 15th. So they are headed up. And the reasons why are nuclear verdicts happening? Number one is the plaintiff's bar. So please join in the chat as I talk, and everybody type in, what do you think the number one emotion is that a plaintiff's attorney is trying to get a jury to feel in order to get the jury to award a large dollar? What emotion is the plaintiff's bar and plaintiff's attorneys trying to get at, okay? While they have changed their tactics to get at this particular emotion, we're also seeing that the plaintiff's bar is incredibly connected. They are sharing information, they're sharing what works, and they are using AI. Okay, that's a trend for next year. They are using AI to determine, everybody's hitting the nail on the head, anger. I love you all so much. Thank you so much. Yes, anger. Plaintiff's attorneys are trying to get a jury angry. And they're using AI to figure out what's going to be a good case to take on contingency. And so where that trend is going to continue, they are leveraging technology, and we need to do the same, which I'll talk about in a second. The next thing that we're seeing that's driving nuclear verdicts is third-party litigation funding. So third-party litigation funding is where an independent financial entity invests money to a plaintiff's law firm and on particular cases in order to fund the lawsuit, but they also stand to gain financially when there's a settlement or a verdict at the end of the day. And so we're seeing that third-party litigation is out of control. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry that is practically unregulated. I believe that it impacts the ethics of our civil trial system. I'm very passionate about states needing to put yes, it is absolutely a racket. States absolutely need to put some protections in place. And so third-party litigation funders are also using AI to determine what's going to be a good investment here or not. And we have seen some states start to take charge in this last year. I know Louisiana was one that put some protections in place at the state level to require disclosure of third-party litigation funding when it's involved in the case. And I'm hoping, and I'm looking into that crystal ball to see if a couple more states will step forward in 2025. So what should the defense bar do? Hi, am I out of time?
No, you're getting close, but I also wanted to just say the amount of anger that just came through that chat.
Sorry.
Finish up.
We're supposed to be in the holiday spirit. So defense, what's amazing is we have 4 things that we think law firms should do, defense firms should do in the courtroom. And we are seeing that more and more are doing it. It's fantastic. It's incredible. Thank you to the defense lawyers out there for evolving, for trying something new and creative with the jury to combat this anger, right? We have to diffuse anger at trial. And the very last thing is that there are AI tools for the defense and for the insurance companies as well. So please, reach out to me. I can give you some guidance on that, but we have the AI tools available just the same as the plaintiff's bar, and it is time that we evolve. It is time that we do something different and step forward and take meaningful steps to curb social inflation.